Hello, this is Lord Og. Yes, it is, and welcome to Shadows of Doubt. So, this is a special game. This is an amazing game. Yes, there is still going to be Wall Tales, but this was just so good. I picked it up and I haven't been able to put it down. I admit, I've even stopped playing Wall Tales just for a little bit while I've been playing it. So I had to bring it here. It's basically a detective game. And your job is to track down crime. Now, there's different crimes you can do in this game. Well, not crimes you can do. Well, you do crime kind of thing. But there's different crimes for you to solve. And it's like the old style detective game. It's brilliant. The map is procedurally generated, so it's never the same. And you can change it by changing the seed name and everything. And look, let's just game the game. I can explain it better once we're in the game, okay? But if you like this kind of game, you will love this. This is as good as it gets. There are so many threads to get to the end solution. You can go through people's work. You can go through people's private life. You can go through the best friends. You can go through... It's non-stop. There's so many ways. You can have literally just a fingerprint. And still, if you know what you're doing, you could track somebody with just a fingerprint. It's crazy. It's an amazing game. Anyway, let's get into it. Here we go. Okay, so here we are. We're going to set a game up now. The games in this are done right by a seed. So it's like Minecraft, basically, where you can put a name in, or a word in, or a phrase in, or just a bunch of letters and numbers or whatever, and it generates the map from that. This is the same thing, but that's if you play Sandbox. In this, we're going to do Dead of Night, which is we're going to use a map that's already generated for this particular tutorial. This is kind of the tutorial mission. You can do it with a generated city one, but we're going to use the one they do. And it tells you it's Charlotte Heights. It's a medium-sized map, 326 population. And yes, these 326, they do walk around doing things. They are living in a house. They do go to sleep. They do go to work. They do talk to people. They live in the city. So, and anybody can get murdered. That's when you do it Sandbox. In this, we're going to be doing a certain mission. So this is your seed. You can change this and then copy it and give it to a friend, and they can paste it in and come into you. Yeah, they can't come into your city, but they can then play the same city as you, if you wished. That kind of thing. But when you set your own up, you can set all this up. So I'm going to get in the game now. I just want to show you that. Okay, here we go. Let me read this to you. It is the late 20th century. Hyper-industrialization has swept the planet. The old Bourbon Empire has crumbled, giving way to the United Atlantic States and the first elected megacorporation president in history, Starch Cola. As sea levels rise, cities have become polluted islands. Workers dream of escaping to the fields, an exclusive retirement district few will ever see. Rival corporations vie for power, policed by the privatized Starch Cola enforcers. Some say justice now only exists in the shadows. Shadows of Doubt. Yes, this is a great game. And by the way, if anybody ever says to you that they don't like the graphics on this game, ask them if they play Minecraft. And if they say yeah, then tell them they're dumb. I'm sorry, but they are. Because this is basically Minecraft. It's just Minecraft in a souped up level. Look, you could see the squares. You could literally build this in Minecraft. If you had the time, and patience, you could build this in Minecraft. So anyway, let's turn on the light. So in the top right, it'll give you little things that you can do. Turn on the light in the lounge. See, it says it in the top right. Turn on the light turn on the light switch in the lounge and turn on the light switch in the kitchen. You're going to have to forgive my reading if I slip up a bit, because my left eye, I've got a bit of an infection in it, so it's watering a lot. So I'm seeing about 3 of every letter. So it's weird, I'm just reading with one eye right now. Although I do keep wiping it, so should be okay. So you switch on light there, and then this is a really weird light. It's kind of underneath there. It's a really weird place to put it when you've got like open walls here. That you could, this one here as well, so I suppose you could use that. Flashlight is middle mouse button. Answer the phone. Hello? Hello? Not talking much. Okay, well, they certainly didn't talk much. Right, so look for clues. What it's basically saying to you is, go to the door and look at the door. There's a note here. So we're going to pick this up, and it tells you, when you inspect an item, it brings up its evidence window. This can be pinned to your caseboard for future evidence using the pin at the top. Yes, that means that if you watch detectives movie before or something like that, when they have the big board up and a picture and then all the lines connecting all the pictures together, you have this on this game. You have your own. See, here we are. Pinned items are displayed as icons that you can move around on the board by dragging the pin. You can position these items as you wish and select the pin. You don't have to actually drag the pin. You can just click on the picture or whatever and drag it. It'll still do it. Now, if you touch the strings, it'll give you a reminder of why that string's there and why it was created. You can also do custom ones where you can pick your own colour and connect things. So if you wanted to connect this to this for some reason, you can, and then you can colour code it and give it a title so that you know what it's for. You can press F to pause any time and bring up the case board. So it says find Oni Johnson, so we're going to left click that, and we're going to click the pin, and we're going to put Oni up here. Now we can get rid of, we can put this down here because this is what started it, and Oni's there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull back. You've got all this area here, so I'm going to see, I can drag it. I don't have to drag the pin. You can drag the pin, but I just drag the picture. So I'm going to put Oni up here because there's going to be others that get involved in this. And this note that started it, we're going to put it down here because other than giving his name to us, it's not important. So we've never heard of him. So what we can do is we can go to the city directory, which is here, and we can inspect this, and we're looking for Oni Johnson. So it starts with J, so we're going to click on that, and then we're looking for him in here. So it's Oni, there he is. And it tells you where he lives, 802 Rose Building. So we're going to put this here, because now we have a place for him. Now we need to get prepared. So we're going to pick these up. This is a hairpin. Over here we have another paper clip, and over here we have a paper clip. We're going to grab these, and we're going to grab the key to the house, to this apartment. Sorry. And you've got to find your old detective equipment. Your old detective equipment is in here. This is your old detective equipment. Now to pick a lock, first right click it, and it will pick on its own. You've got to keep the white dot on the lock, and otherwise it'll stop picking. Now you don't have to do anything. You don't have to time anything. Just let it pick. It does its own. It does it on its own. You don't even have to be holding a button down. Just click with right mouse button to start the picking process. It'll do it on its own. Now once it's done, we can. Oh, you can pick security cameras too. So if you can get close enough to them to light them up to indicate them, you can then right click and it'll pick them too, and then that deactivates them completely. So we're going to open this up and we're going to get our stuff. So what it's saying is now is that in your inventory you've got slots that get taken up. The top slots are slots that are always there, so these are things you'll always keep. The bottom 4 slots you can expand and get more, but for now the bottom 4 slots are just, they're interchangeable. So the things that you'll use and replace and things like that. Alright, so that's basically what it told you there. So we've got to have handcuffs, and we've got handcuffs with us. We can press X to see that. There they are. Open the caseboard with F. And Rose Building, which is here. We can make it big. And then there's a button here that says plot route. Or plot route. Depends where you come from. Click on that, and an arrow appears. There it is. And now it's telling us how to get out of here. So we're gonna found it's locked. Right click it, use the key, and then open the door. And boom. We are out. So now we're gonna make our way to 802 Rose Building. So let's click on this. Yeah, I mean this art style for everybody. I love it personally. I think it's so charming. But you've got to remember, I actually started doing my YouTube career on here with Minecraft. So, you know, on YouTube with Minecraft, and that were like 12 years ago, something like that. So, 12, 13 years ago now. So, it's like I don't mind this. I love the blocky style. I think it looks great. I basically did Minecraft for a couple of years, so I can play with this. And I think so many people play Minecraft now that I don't think these graphics will put anybody off. So, right, we've got to go to 802 Rose Building, so let's get there. Just follow the arrow, it will turn as it goes. Now, you can catch a cold. Now, if you look at the top left, you'll see a person falling over. That's because I am slippery, I am wet. So if I go on to really, as that gets worse, I'll trip up if I go on to if I run on shiny floors. So all these people here have lives, they all live somewhere, they all go to work and things, and they might be killers or future victims. So everybody has a life. But we've got a murder to solve, so we're going up to 8, because it's 802. Now, once you're in the apartment, I'm going to be moving pretty fast. I'll try and explain everything I'm doing. But you've got a time limit before somebody comes, and then you've got to get out. So 802 is around here. Now, this is what you've got to, I'm going to tell you this quickly. You can check under the map to see if there's a key. There is a key. Now, not everybody leaves a key. So if you don't leave a key, there's a camera here, and there's a camera down here. And these are automated guns that will shoot you. You can pick the lock on this, open it up, flick the far left lever that says security, a security breaker, and that will then switch all these off. And then you can pick the lock of the room and go in. I found a key, so it doesn't matter. But that's what you can do. But be careful, don't get caught lockpicking by people coming upstairs, because that can get you in trouble. So what I'm going to do is, I might still pick that lock actually while I go in here, because I'm probably not meant to. So let's right click it. It'll do it itself. I don't have to do anything else. Just keep pointing at the lock. If you drift off the lock, it will... Where are you going? Oh, you're going to 801. Okay. So if you drift off the lock, it will actually... there you go, look. Security system breaker. Now the cameras are off. They won't stay off. They only stay off so long. So open the door and go in. Now we haven't got really long. It's telling you if it's trespassing, if it's orange, then the citizens will ask you to leave. If it's red, they'll attack you. Look for a vent to escape through. So you've got that ready, or you can hide under the bed. I'm going to turn this off. Right, so we need to find the body. We need to find an escape vent. Well, we found the body. The vent is here. So let's get the vent opened up. Ready? So when we come here, we just right click on it. Boom. Climb through. So let's start by examining the body. So first we'll inspect. And we've got that it's an unknown citizen. So we'll put that over here. And then we will search. Bullet wound from a low caliber ammunition, 8mm or 9x32. 288. I don't know if that's important. And if we keep searching. Okay, so the body appears to the victim has been shot to death with a pistol or revolver, and then the time. So let's put that here as well. Okay. So let's take his print. And he will be A. So we know that he is A. We haven't got a name to him yet, but we will be putting a name to him. So let's get going. So we've done all we can do here. We've found all we can find. Now we need to find identification to find out who he is. So we know this is Oni Johnson. So this is the guy we're supposed to be looking for. We've found him. So now we put a name to the print. And that's what it's telling you here. You've got a print scanner that you can go around the house with to find prints on things. And I'll pause a minute. Prints are labelled by a letter. So in this case, because Oni Johnson was the first print I found, he is classed as fingerprint A. So if I start scanning with my fingerprint scanner, it should keep saying fingerprint A or Oni Johnson's fingerprint. If it says fingerprint B, if we find a new print, then that means it's a different person, not the same one. It just changes the letter. So if we find another print, you'll see what I mean. So we know this is Oni Johnson is dead. We're asked to find him, and we now know that he is gone. Gone and dead. Dead and gone. What's this? This is work rota as an office manager. We can put this down here. I don't think it's that important. Oni Johnson information. Yeah. So here is his wallet, and it's telling you where he lives and his name. And we're gonna. This is money, which we're gonna take. Hey, we've got to live. We have to live. We need. So we'll take his house key, even though we've got it. We need to live. This is our money. We know. I never said we're a great cop. We're just a cop. So sometimes we have to take. Right. So we're gonna start taking prints. See if we can find anything around here that doesn't fit. That's Oni's. Got some prints here. That's Oni's. That's Oni's. Fingerprint, sorry, don't want that. Let me just put that away a minute, see what this is. It's his work ID. I've already got one. He's got 2 work IDs. Okay, anyway. Let's get this fingerprint scanner back out. Oni Johnson still. Yep, so we're looking to see if there's anything else here. Anybody else's fingerprints. Oh, crumpled paper, what's this? We'll read it later. Like I said, you're kind of in a rush round here. So he's got a thingy. Find prints. Is there anything around here? Got a print here somewhere. Oni Johnson, we've already done that. So we've got a print here. That's Oni Johnson. I don't think we've got. I'm not seeing much else. Oni Johnson again. One there. Oh, we already got that one, didn't we? Okay, let's keep going. Let's look round, see if we can find another print. Right, search for clues with crime scene. Check the recent calls. Right, let's do that. So to do that, pick up the phone. Go to your dial tone. Now you can either put 541000 in, or you can type it on your keyboard, which I do because it's quicker, and we'll get a number left that rang. So 515-3499. That's the last number that rang this house. And it tells you the time. I'm moving quick because we need to. Sorry about that. Select your print scanner from the... Yeah. So we need to find another print here. Hang up. Right, is there any prints? Let's keep going. Print, yeah, got some here. Oh, fingerprint type B. We have now got proof somebody else was here. Okay, that's interesting. Now we can check the address book to find this number, which we'll do later, because right now we've got a lot to do, so we can check that later. So the safe is open. We've got a crumpled letter here. Tax records. We'll put that all down here. We can all sort this all out later. So here's the safe. Oh, we'll take that and take that. Right there. Yoink. So, oh, so this did come. They actually touched the safe. Okay. What we got here? Passcode 1428. That's if you want to look on his computer. You can do that. So let's put that a bit higher. What's this? Technologies. That's his business card. Put that here. What's that? Crumpled paper. Don't forget who owns you. Ew. It's a bit scary. Oh, what's this? Life insurance policy. That's interesting. Is there some license fraud here? See if there's anything here. Game prints. Did B touch this? Yes, B touched this as well. So it looks like they were searching for something. So the passcode will work to the safe. We've got most of what we need now. We've got all the body information. We've got his name, print. We found the print B. We can look up the book. What number was it again? 5153499. 5153499. Violet. 1202 stub. So that's what we want. That one. That was the one that last rang us. Violet. And that's for that phone number. Okay. There's not a lot left to do. We've got a name now, an address to go to. We can leave. We've got what we need. So we went through that quickly. Now, there's another scenario you can do here, and that is where you stay in there long enough, and then what'll happen is a cop will come, and he'll start letting himself in, or somebody will. And then you have to use that vent we saw in the bathroom. And you climb through that and find a way out by using the vent system. I can show you that if you really need to see it. But otherwise, let's get out of here, because we know where we're going now. That's stupid, because anybody who knows these kind of games, these kind of indie games and things like that, you never open things up in a moving elevator, because you tend to fall through the floor and stuff. And this is early access, so that can happen. There's a cop. So he's now going up to where I've just come from. But we are no longer there, so I'm going to pin these. That was part of that 515. Right, so we know where we're looking now. So we've got to go to Stubbs here. Let's click this again. Plan a route. Plan a route to there, and off we go. The cop there. Well, enforcer, they're called. Now, as I said, you can catch a cold here, and you do that on these streets, so you do have to get in off the streets when it's cold, and you do have to eat and drink as well. So we're in here, and we can search clues. I mean, he says there sometimes you can check the trash. I could have checked the trash back there. I don't think there's anything amazing in that trash can. Not that we need. We've found we found somebody who can call. I've just got to go and check them now. And if they've got print B, then we know that they were at the crime scene. So we're going to, what is it? We're going to 1202. So we need to go to floor 12. Okay, let's go. So 1202, 1201, 1202. So we're gonna knock. Is anybody coming? There's no one here. What time is it? Oh, somebody's here. Oh no, they were coming out of the door. What time is it? 2:53? Are you not at home at 2 in the morning? You haven't got a floor mat, so I can't get the key. I suppose I could. Who are you? Anybody? Oh, you're coming over here. Oh, hello. Hello. Can we talk? Evening, what's your name? I'm not telling you. Now, you can pay them to give you the answer, but they can keep saying no and get as much as they can out of you. So I'm going to try again. I'll give you money for your name and your business. Keep your nose out of my business. All right, then I won't. I'll see if I can get inside. Could you provide fingerprints? No way. Okay. I'm gonna save the money. My money's up here. I've got 170 credits. So I'm gonna see if I can get inside the house. You can do the same. You can offer money for them to give you what's called a guest pass, and the guest pass lets you walk around their house. So it saves me having to break in. I know you're in there. I just saw you. Hello? What are you looking at? Come on, open up. We've got to do this the hard way, honestly. Okay, one last chance. Security system. Don't want the door, but the lights will do. Okay, let's get in there. Oh, lights on. It's funny because when you're looking in, it looks really light, but when you go in, it goes dark. Don't start. Don't start. I'll knock you out here. Okay. Damn it. Lock the door again. You're not pursuing me anymore. Oh, somebody's coming now. It's okay. It worked out. It worked out. If they're not pursuing you in the top left corner, they won't attack you. So we can start talking again. So she won't tell me her name for 200. So, can I come in and look around? Not a chance. What about if I give you 50? Why the hell would I let you in? Okay, what about 100? You're welcome. Okay, we've got a guest pass. We're in. So, can I get fingerprints for an investigation? Okay, you're not going to give me fingerprints. Do you know this person? Keep your nose out. Do you know? No, I ain't got enough money. Okay, so we're going to go in. Now we can walk round. And we can start treating this place like it's our own home. As long as, within reason. If it gets too crazy. What we got with us? A code breaker, a sync disc, and handcuffs. That's good. Okay, so. Let's get this out and start looking for print B. Okay, that didn't take long. We found print B already. So print B is here. Good, good, good. So who is print B? That's print C. So there's another person here. Okay. No, don't want that. Let's put this away a minute and see what this says. So this is Kiara Simmons, 902 Novak House. We'll make a note of that. I don't know if we need it, but we'll put them both down here and see if we... why is that tied to C? To fingerprint C? Let's have a look. Fingerprint type C found on the... oh, fingerprint... that fingerprint on the no. Okay. Let's have a look round. So in here we have some drawers. Under here. Hey! Oh, you just turn it light off. Okay, whatever. If you don't want the lights on, it's fine. I'll not argue. So a letter here. Praise Uncle. He will lead us to our Eden. Bloody sweet when it is shed with reason. Very nice. Let's pound that there. So I don't know where that goes. Let's just kind of put it over here, near in this area where C were. And then we've got here calligraphy set. Set of pens and parchments used for calligraphy. Put it over here. Okay. Now we're going to need to go in here. And I don't know the number. Oh, she's going to bed. Okay, cool. So I need to know who she is. Would be nice to get some kind of... oh, what's this? We'll take that. Oh, money. Take that. Oh, so the security's back on. Because I took the security and that off. So they're all back on now. So you got to be careful. As long as you're not found doing anything too illegal, you'll not be shot to pieces. Money. Make sure there's no camera. A gun. Is there a print on it? There is. There's a print on the gun. B. Wait, can I... let me pick the gun up so I can examine it properly. Gun. Scan. Yeah, fingerprint B. We knew this. Put it here, though. Another fingerprint B. We've got a lot of fingerprint Bs, apparently. And then, yeah, we know that's 1 or 2 stubs, so that's okay. And then we need to look at it again and inspect it. And then we can get a picture of it. We'll put this here. So that's all tied to B now. And then what I'm going to do is, I'm going to put this back where I got it from. Because we don't want that. What's this? Ah, okay. Violet Diaz. Oh, wait there. Oh no, that's just a representation of her wallet. I need to re-pick it up to steal her money. Key, money. Oh, and a Rogan donor card. That'll do. Put that there as well. So, does that mean that Violet Diaz is B? We haven't linked her yet to B. But this is a name then. And that said Violet in the book. In this book here. She was down as Violet. Here. So whoever C is, they weren't talking to that person. They know Violet. Wait there, sorry about that. And what one of these notes something about that. That mulberry one. Weren't it like get yourself a piece or something? Don't forget who owns you. That's another thing, yeah. I thought I had that one with mulberry down here. Where's that one gone? Weird. Where it said about mulberry. I don't know. Sometimes I think they disappear off of here. I don't know why. I think there's only so many it can hold. So, oh, by the way, if you look in the left corner, you'll see a flashing coins. That means I've done 200 credits worth of stealing or breaking things or whatever so far. And if I get caught by the police in here, I'd have to pay that. The green door with the line underneath is hinting towards your guest pass. When that green line runs right down and runs out, your guest pass is your guest pass has run out, and then you're back to trespassing. In which case you can be attacked again. So we have got Violet's name. We just need to get her fingerprints to it, but I've got to do that first. Now, something I want to teach you. So this is a safe. We don't know how to get in it. We haven't got anything that's told us the passcode number. So there's an envelope. No, that's just part of calligraphy set. So what we can do is we can go to this thing here. You can buy these, and they're called a code breaker. Left click on it, and then it goes into your hands, and then go over the keypad and left click, and that will start to count through numbers, and eventually it will find the code, which it tells you is 2903, and it's by Shen. So code's by Shen somebody. I bet that might be C. 2903, and we're in. What's this? Oh, remember the passcode is 2903. Well, no good now. We're already in. That's a bit silly. Oh, what if we forget the code? Well, we'll put it in the save, and then we'll know what the code is when we open the save. Idiot. So this, you can use these to upgrade yourself. Well, you need a sync disk to put a boon on you, if you wish, a stat boost, and then the upgrade can make that stat boost even bigger. So we need to link her. We've got no choice. That's what we need to do. Can I take her fingerprint while she sleeps? Come on. Come on. It clicked as if it were doing fingerprint. Come on. Where are you? Where are you? You need that sweet spot. Got it. Fingerprint B. So Violet is now proven to be fingerprint B. I mean, if you can actually thing here, you can actually take a. We can inspect her, but it's not going to put them together yet because we need to officially kind of do it. That doesn't class as like we've officially done it. So there's a take fingerprint thing that goes. If you get that back on again, let me get that back on again. I'll show you. Take print. Now I'm taking it officially, but I've got to find it. I've got to keep it on it. That's it. We got it. So now we know. So now if I look at Diaz, see, fingerprint type B. Okay. Now we know she was shot by a low caliber gun. This is a low caliber gun. This Lazarus 5. We can inspect it to see that, and it tells you here. It's an 8mm. It says there. Shoots low caliber 8mm. So we can actually fill in the form and see if we've got enough to fill this in. Oh, I didn't pick a form up. I need to pick a form up from City Hall. We've got some guest pass time left, so let's get going. We need to get to City Hall, pick up a guest pass, not a guest pass, one of them forms to fill in, and then we can arrest her. As long as we get back before the guest pass runs out, we can run in, boom, get her. We don't need to prove anything else. We just need to cover. We already know that fingerprint B was at the murder scene, and we've linked that she's fingerprint B. And we've already linked that she's fingerprint B, so we've got what we need. Am I going the right way? I have forgot. No, I'm not. Yeah, so we've already linked that she were there, and we've linked it to the gun, and the gun fits the murder. So all good. Sure, I'm good. Yeah, it's here. It's over here. Okay, so there's a form we have to pick up. Here it is. It's a case tray. Have I got the form? I haven't got the form. Why won't you give me the case? Oh god. I've got a nip out. Is it wanting me to do that trash thing on that before it'll tell me what move on? With tutorial. Have I got to do this? I've kind of gone ahead of it. Okay. Whatever. Right. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back to the Rose building. I'm gonna search in the trash, finish that part off, and then we'll get back to where we are right now because there's no point going through it again. Okay, so here we are. I've just been in there. As you can see, my guest pass has almost run out, but I had no choice. So I've now. It told me to look through the trash. There was absolutely nothing in it. A couple of receipts for some food they've had from that place over there, Indigo Hair or Hare restaurant, whatever. And then it says now I can go and get a case form. So it won't let me have one until I did that. It just wanted to give me the understanding of how you can search through the trash to find things. So now we can go and arrest Violet Indigo. And if I can get there while my guest pass is still on, that would be really good because I can just run in and get her. So it was 1201, wasn't it? Now when you press F, it pauses. So we can press F and get everything in order. Right, so let's get this done. So here's what we can do. Right, we can fill it. For one, we can fill in this form. What is the full name of the killer? So select, and the full name of the killer is Violet Diaz. We know that. We haven't arrested her yet. Do you have evidence that placed the killer at the crime scene? So select. We do. We have the gun. The Lazarus 5. No. Fingerprint, weren't it? We have fingerprints. Fingerprint, Violet Diaz. Yeah, that was the crime scene. Then, where does the killer live? Well, she lives here. At 1202. Stubbs. And have you located the murder weapon? Yes. It's the Lazarus 5. All we need to do now is cuff her. So, to do that, we'll put the cuffs on number 5. We've still got some guest pass left, so we can go in. Oh, hello, sir. Who are you? You used to be a detective. Cracking. What's your name? Oh, I'm not going through that with you. If you don't want to tell me, fine. Get out of my face. Oh yeah, you can pick one of the leads here. We should have done this earlier on. I could have investigated an office that we found that Oni Johnson worked at. I can investigate the phone call, which I did. I came and investigated the phone call. And this is where we are now. Or I could have gone to the diner from the receipts we found in the trash. But, well, we did the phone call. Anyway, we've done it now. So now we need to do is arrest Violet. There's a shotgun near him, and I'm about to run out of guest pass. Give me that. Oh. Let's pull this again and take off security, because I might have to actually sneak in here, because my guest pass runs out any second. There she is. Yeah. There she is. We're going for it. Yeah, I've got her. Let's get her. Get her. Got her. Okay. Inspect. We know it's her. Right, has that filled it in on the list that she's been arrested? Yes. Arrest the killer. Right, we're gone. What guest pass was that? There we are. Gone. Alright, we're going to go now back to City Hall. We've got to turn the form in. Now she'll stay arrested. Her boyfriend, or whoever that were, won't let her go. She'll be arrested for 2 in-game hours, and then she'll be let free. So, we need to go to plan route to hand in. So we'll go this way. You can buy other cuffs here, by the way, and code breaker for safes and things like that. You can also crack at computers with it. It'll crack passwords for computers and let you into computers. Yes, you look at computers and read their emails and all that kind of stuff. So we'll put it in, it gets processed now. We can't do nothing but wait. Don't take long. And here we go. It'll tell us how well we did. We got the killer. We got it. All ticks straight along board. We got everything. We link, and then it says solved. There you go. And that. Oh, we got 2,200 credits for it as well, so we're back in money now. Your social credit goes up. When that gets to 8, right at the top, that bar, you can go to the fields and retire. Okay, so we're going to leave it there. Hope you enjoyed that. That was brilliant. So in this game, you can crack, like I say, you can go into computers, and you can look through the emails, and see if you can get links in there. You can go and search businesses and break into computers, and you've got to dodge security, and all the time you're building this web of things up. I mean, just look at this. And the funny thing is, when you look at it like that, it looks confusing, but because you built it up, you understand it all. You know where everything is and what it's doing. So even though it looks confusing, it isn't. We know what all these things are and what they all lead to and where we got them all from. So it's a great game, brilliant game. You can get it from Steam. I would suggest you get it. And by the way, the cases keep going. So when you're on Sandbox, if a murder comes, you solve the murder, and you can do other jobs as well. You can go pick jobs up from boards like this. We come to a phone, and they have jobs here, and you can pick jobs up and do different kinds of jobs, photography jobs. This is an arrest job, and you can do all sorts of different jobs to make money. And then eventually, a murder will come up and tell you that a murder's happened in City, and boom, you can go and solve the murder for big money. So it never stops. They've got citizens. The citizens keep killing each other and things like that, and you have murders to do. And yeah, so it's an amazing game. Anyway, I'm going to go. Just wanted to show you this one. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please think about leaving a like, because of course it helps. And if you want to subscribe, you're always welcome. Of course you are. Would love that. And otherwise, I'll see you again soon. So you take really good care, and goodbye for now.